Yo, what up? This is Jomo Sapien here. And Smarty Pants McBritchestein. Say hey. Anyway, we're getting ready to check out here this morning. We just cleaned the place up, man. It flooded. Actually, it flooded because the shower curtain was too short. But I cleaned it up twice. And it did rain last night. Anyway, I got on here to tell you guys a very interesting story that happened to me this morning, just now, in fact. Marty was there. Tell him. Well, I was laying here praying this morning. You know, I have faith. I'm a follower of Jesus. You know that by now. But I'm sitting here praying on my hands and knees on the bed, poking my butt out. Because I got one now, because I've been riding a bike. It's freaking huge. And, well, I was asking the Lord what I should do today, where I should go, which direction to take. And somebody knocks at the door. It's kind of like that. Oh, wait. Yeah. And, well, I got it. And I thought it was a prostitute, a prosy, as I like to call them. And, well, lucky for her, I was out of money. And it might have been an insult because she wasn't a prostitute. She asked me if Andrew, or if Gary was here. Which, I don't know no Garys, but I've been confused with a Gary before. Like, I guess I look like a Gary. I don't know. So, I shut the door and I came back in here and I finished praying. And then I opened the door back up. And I heard a lady going up and down the stairs, knocking on doors, being weird. I thought she was prosing. But I decided to go out there and ask her if she was okay, because surely she was, needing a hand knocking on all these doors. I'm not sure, but it seemed frantic and like she was panicking. So I asked her, and I could tell she wants to cry. I'm like, "Are you alright?" She wants to cry. And the weird thing is, she looks like my mom, And I met a girl like a month ago that looked just like her and my mom. So, and they're like close to 30 years. Well, they're at least 25 years younger than my mom. And, well, one's maybe 10 years, one's, they're a little younger. My mom still looks better. But, yeah, man, she's panicking. Her panic made me panic for a minute, but I was like, "Hey, what can I do for you?" She had stuff all over, like 10 bags. So we pick them all up and we come to my room and put them in here. Right when she gets in the door, the phone rings. But she's like, "I need to use the phone." She's running towards the phone and my phone rings. I'm like, "That's weird." I go and pick it up. "Hello?" It's a lady at the desk. She's like, I charge you $100 more and $20 deposit. I was like, "What?" She was like, "Your checkout time's 10. I was like, "Yeah, the 9, not even 9 yet." "Yes, I got to clean." She's rushing me to get me out. I'm like, "No, wait a minute. I freaking fixed your leak. I did your plumbing. I cleaned up your water. I cleaned the room. I didn't even sleep in the beds, yo." I did, but I used my sleeping bag. I ain't getting in them. Me and my dog slept in my sleeping bag, right? I ain't gonna lie, I did get out of the bed. But I made it. And I should have slept in my sleeping bag because it's nasty as fuck. But I did make them back. And, well, she's trying to rush me to get out of here, threatening to charge me even more. And I hang up the phone on her. I'm like, "Sit down." I get this lady's ID. I run her name. She's got I show her mine too, just to make her feel better about it. And she's talking, and there's some issues here in town. And I can't say what they are, right now. I can't tell you that. But she may have been on drugs. But she said she owned this motel room. Her grandmama left it to her in her will. These Indian people are keeping it. She could hear her grandkids yelling in her head, and they were going to uh, harvest her young granddaughter's ovaries. She could hear them yelling. There was a dungeon here in this motel where the kids are being kept. And weird, I don't believe any of this. I believe none of what I hear. uh, she had all her shit here, and I was like, I got your name. I'm gonna look into this, and I'm not gonna leave town just yet. And I asked her if she had a safe place to go. She said yes. I got all her shit gathered up. She got some of it. And we walked the blocks out of the way to an abandoned house where we put all her stuff. This lady could be straight loon, or she could actually need help. But me being a good dude, I'm going to hang around for a day or two, and I'm going to look into this. She told me right when I first met her, she was looking at the motel across the street, and she was like, my son was murdered there last night. And I was like, nobody was murdered there last night. I've been here the whole night. So right off, that hit me like a... She came in here, she tried to call him. I actually got his name too, and number. So the number he should try to call, but I do got his name. Man, that's just unreal, these small towns. I just got done watching Walking Tall too, so like, actually it was on when she was in here. It's crazy. That's a good movie. But I come across all kinds of shit like this, and to me, it's looking like, and it's feeling like I'm catching a real sex trafficking vibe. I don't know if that's true or if that's just a vibe, but I catch it in these small towns. I caught it in the last town I was at. I'm catching it here. And I'm gonna look into it a little more. Because we got to put a stop to that for sure. But also, the woman likes meth. Got to put a stop to that too. She could be out here twacked out of her mind. Nobody wants her in or around their grandchildren right now. So it's hard to say. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pray about it. I'm going to talk to these people about it. I'm going to look into it. I ain't just going to ride away today. Because this lady does look like my mom. My mom was adopted out here. This lady was not adopted. She was kidnapped when she was a baby. She was a victim of sex trafficking herself. So she says the cops are crooked. You know what? A lot of cops are. That's why I didn't become one. No, I'm just kidding. So, guys, the exciting life of Jomo Sapien is sometimes not so exciting. But we're going to get out of this room. It's cold out. We got to go talk to these Indians. We ain't going to let them keep our deposit. No. I'll send them a plumbing bill. Well, guys, I would give you her name, her place of residence, but I don't think you should know that. You shouldn't know mine either. Jomo Sapien. Signing out.